Shalom, shalom, Israel.
All right.
Hey, first and foremost, we want to give all honor, glory, and infinite praises to
YAHAWAH
BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI
BAHASHAM
RATAZA BAHASHAM YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI RATAZA. In the Hebrew tongue, it means all praises to our power, our God, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, man. Double honors to the elders and apostles, the great millstone, who rule well and teach well. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. For you sincere Akiyam and Akwa that are tuning in, hey, shalom, 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 man.
Shalom, Shalom, Yasharala, Shalom, Shalom, La Akia, La Aqua. All right, we are your brothers, the warriors, the outside. All right, out here, H-Town, pushing good news of return about Lord and Savior, Yahawashi, Mashiach, to the world, Jacob, called Jesus Christ, the downfall of Babylon, aka America. All right, THAWADAH, YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, for the Rakatash, another day to serve you, another day to suffer for, another sake, another day to feed the flock. All right, so the Spirit came on to us, and a lot of brothers feel this way too. It's more like a faith booster lesson. You know, hey, we are not of this world.
Yeah.
All right, and because we're not of this world, really think about it, we're aliens.
Yeah.
Aliens pretty much goes into like a stranger, a foreigner. We're strangers. We're foreigners here in our own home.
The fact that we're so-called strangers, man, we hated it amongst the heathen. We hated it. The scriptures even say, ye shall be hated for my name's sake. We hated it, man.
Like the brother Nuna was talking earlier, and especially for the newly brothers or for the brothers that's struggling with, trying to get like your family, those who like your friends who you grew up with, trying to come to this truth, trying to get to understand. It's just not for them. It's not going to click well with them. People of this world are going to look at you as a fool, right? Because you're serving Yahawah Bahashamm, but in the eyes of our power, in the eyes of Yahawah Bahashamm, you're considered very wise. You're a very wise person for that. The scripture actually goes into that. If I'm mistaken, you can get the 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 18. I'm gonna give it it's gonna be a quick lesson, not gonna be long out here. Chapter 3. Yeah, chapter 3, verse 18 to 21. Chapter 3, right?
Chapter 3, verse 21.
Hey, must go get that.
Shalom, King, shalom.
Hey, Shalom.
How about
All right, so put it like this, okay? Just like the quote, fucking, when you speak the words of Yahawah Bahashamm Yahawashi to people of this world, they're gonna look at you as your fool, because because the wisdom and knowledge of Yahawah Bahashamm Yahawashi is something that people of this world just can't endure. They can't endure sound doctrine, right? But people of this world, right? People who may seem wise in this world, their wisdom.
That's foolishness to our power, man.
Our power. Let the brother get it. Start at let's see, at 1 Corinthians chapter 3, start at 18 through
this is 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 18. Let no man deceive himself. If any man among you seemeth to be wise in this world, let him become a fool, that he may be wise.
So in the NIV version, right, it says, do not deceive yourself. If any of you think you are wise by the standards of this age, right? This time, right? If uh you should become fools so that you may become wise. All right. So if someone that may seem to be wise in this world, it's, it's foolishness. Okay.
Just always remember that, man. The so-called smart people that have wisdom here in this world, bro, and all that shit is foolishness. Our power, man. All of that.
Yeah.
Verse 19. For the wisdom of this world is foolishness with Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi. For it is written, man.
For wisdom of this world, this age, this world, right? So it doesn't matter if you're an author, you've written, published 5 books, and all 5 books was like #1 selling book,
Nobel Prize winning, all that bullshit, man.
It doesn't matter how many doctrines, degrees, right, you have in this world, it's still considered as foolishness. Believe it or not, this is how I look at it. The more degrees, like let's say you have a social degree, and then you go to a bachelor's degree, then you go to a master's, then you move to a doctorate, then you move to other types of degrees, right?
PhD, all that bullshit.
You're making yourself more of a fool. You're making yourself more. If I'm not mistaken, when you go into the word educate, it pretty much goes into like you're pretty much like brainwashing someone.
You have to relearn.
Relearning. Yeah. So with Esau's education system, his universities, colleges, grade schools, and shit like that, it's pretty much having you relearn. It's making you relearn the ways of Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, and have you learn the ways of the fucking devil, of his wisdom, his knowledge. Pretty much you're relearning of the true wisdom and knowledge to start learning wisdom and knowledge of this world. Okay, so you're pretty much so he's making you more dumb.
Yeah.
make you more retarded.
Go ahead, you got it. Continuation. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness. Verse 20. And again, the Lord, Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, knoweth the thoughts of the wise, that they are vain.
Yeah, the thought of the wise of this world is
this
vain.
World, man.
And vain, if I'm not mistaken, when you go into the Greek, it goes into matisio, something along that line. But it goes into being useless, of no use. So the wisdom and knowledge of this world is of no use. It's useless because it's only going to lead to fucking destruction. Wisdom and knowledge of this world will lead to death. It will not lead to salvation. It will cause you to stray away.
Verse 21. Therefore, let no man glory in men. All things are yours.
All right. So then, no more boasting about human leaders. All things are yours. All right. So no more, giving glory to the creature instead of giving glory to the creator. All right. We ain't giving glory to Kevin Samuels, the one that just passed away. He was a so-called relationship advisor. Brainwashing out women that a high valuable man is a man that depends on his riches, his treasures on this earth. He's great. His wisdom is also considered as foolishness to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi.
All of it.
All of these men that may call himself a motivational speaker. He may sound so deep, but the moment you come to this truth and you start growing in this truth, the most so-called sound-minded person of this world, you will look at him like, yo, this nigga retarded. He's off. He's off. He's stupid. Yeah. Your so-called motivational speaking lessons and videos that you just start laughing at them just now. Before he came to this truth, we used to look at these kind of people like, damn, yo, this dude is wise.
Yeah, I strive to be like that.
Yeah. So now you're like, yo, this nigga stupid.
That boy dumb.
All right. But yeah, when you're not of this world, when you're like perfect example, when the brothers are teaching, when the brothers are prophesying, right?
People look at us like we crazy, man.
Yeah, exactly. People look at us like we're crazy, right?
Like, what the hell are they doing? They over there, they look like they wearing dresses. They over here yelling. They got Bibles in their hand. They tripping.
Well, since we're already here, you might as well go to chapter 4 instead. 4, verse 10. I'm thinking. Yeah, verse 10. Matter of fact, yeah, verse 10. Making sure.
No, you good. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 10. We are fools for Yahawashi Hamashiach's sake, but ye are wise in Hamashiach. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised.
So in the NIV version, it says we are fools for Yahawashi. All right, we're fools for Yahawashi Mashiach. But you are so wise in Yahawashi Mashiach. So the world will look at us like we're fools because we come in the name of Yahawashi Yahawashi, right? But to our power, right? It says, but you are so wise in Yahawashi Yahawashi. So we're considered to be very wise.
We're wise because we sacrifice all the bullshit of this world to come into this truth, this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of these scriptures. Man. We sacrificed everything, man. Fuck all this shit. This shit's gonna go.
A lot of us brothers used to be, kind of high on top, in this world, but then we were brought down to a lower state,
man.
A state of being humility, right? Humiliated, yeah.
Yeah.
We sacrificed a lot. We forsaken a lot. All right. A lot of us used to be that dude.
Hell yeah.
That guy, right? A fucking ladies' man, right? But the moment came to the moment you put on that spiritual garment, you're no longer naked, which is you start re-educating yourself pretty much, right? You start to relearn. You start throwing away the things that you thought you knew. Start brainwashing your mind with the words of Yahawashi outside. All of a sudden, you start to notice how you're not really that guy anymore, right? You ain't that dude no more, right?
See that guy, Yahawashi outside. It don't even matter.
You ain't a ladies' man anymore, right? People start looking at you different, family, right? Because what they look at you as fools for Yahawashi, right? But in eyes of our power, you're really wise. All right. It says, you are honored. We are dishonored. All right. It says, we are weak, but you are strong. You are honored. We are dishonored. All right. Our power looks at us like we're strong. We're honored. We're willing. But this world will look at us like we're weak, right? Because what not a lot of us are we're not of that old nature anymore. We found a new nature, right? And that new nature, that new man, looks completely different than the person that he or she was before, right?
We went from having lineup looking fresh to being simple, man. Letting it be.
Yep. We went from having the looks of this world to start having more of that austere look. And austere, some of the similar terms, austere goes into simple, plain, right? Stern, right? But we don't get lineups anymore, right? We just look normal, right? People look at us like we're bummed, like as if like we giving up on life, but really not. We haven't given up on life.
We just simple, man. We doing fine. Don't worry.
We can go to that first, the book of John, chapter 15. We start at
damn. I done right. That's crazy. 15 and what?
This is verse 16.
Ooh.
But let me go to.
Quest diagnostic bullshit.
Yeah, what are you calling people?
Whatever. Fuck it.
Let's see. Matter of fact, the book of John, chapter 15. Start at 14.
Okay, stop.
14 all the way through.
are my friends. If ye do whatsoever I command you, verse 15.
So wait, at 14, right? In the NIV version it says, "You are my friends if you do what I command." Yahawashi is telling you, you are considered a friend if you do what is commanded. Okay? Go ahead.
Verse 15. Henceforth I call you not servants, but the servant knoweth not what his Lord Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi doeth. But I have called you friends, for all things I have heard of my Father, I have made known unto you.
That I no longer call you servants, because a servant does not know his master's business. Instead, I have called you friends, for everything that I learned from my father Yahawah, I have made known to you. All right. So the things that Yahawah, Yahawashi has revealed onto us, believers, servants, prophet Yahawah Yahawashi, right? You know, this is being revealed from our Heavenly Father Himself. All right.
We consider friends then.
And we consider friends, and the world's gonna look at us crazy because we know something that the world don't know.
All right, the scripture that goes to that precept, last week some parables, it's been given unto us,
Oh yeah, one of the disciples had told you actually I was like, why do you speak in parables? Along that line, and I was trying to say it was given you
to know the mystery.
Why? Because was it, I think Amos chapter 3, I think verse 17, along somewhere in Amos, but where it goes into how that I do nothing but reveal it, my secrets to my prophets, to my servants the prophets, along that line. All right, because only you've been put on game. Only you've been put on game to know what's truly going on. People are going to look at you as crazy. You're going to be considered as an alien, a stranger, because you're a
conspiracy theorist.
Yep.
All that shit.
Because you're being told of things that's not of this world. Because you are not of this world. You're in it, but you're not of it. Yep. Okay. Got it.
Verse 16. You have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask of the Father Yahawah in my name, Yahawashi, he may give it to you.
So to say there, you did not choose me, but I chose you and appointed you so that you may go and bring, like it may go and bear fruit that will last. And so that whatever you ask in my name, right, Yahawashi, the Father will give you. Or we say what? YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. We ask the Father for what we desire, what we need, in the name of our Lord Savior, Yahawashi. What it says here, it says, you did not choose me, but I chose you. Right? It's not like we woke up one morning and be like, all right, you know what? I'm gonna start serving Yahawashi. You know
who Yahawashi was.
It's not like we just rolled out of bed one day and just like, hey, okay, you know what? How many Hebrews like now? Nah, right? You know, our power.
That spirit has to be awakened by it.
Yep, and it says here, but I chose you and appointed you, right? Appointed, pretty much like, you were chosen, you were predestined. You were predestined, to be chosen, to be called to this truth, right? To say many are called, but few are chosen. Lord willing, we are the ones that, that's actually chosen out of the very many that was called into it. Okay? And it says, and bear fruit that will last. All right, so to go out there, teach, prophesy, and condemn our people. Try to bring in more of the elect. All right, those are the fruits. Like for example, perfect example. Again, THAWADAH, I started by myself out here, right? And I prayed to Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi, if he can bring me a brother, at some point, so I can start teaching with him. And look, boom, one day, got a brother that knew him. So he's the fruit that Yahawah Bahashem Yahawashi commanded us to do, bringing fruit that will last. And he's still here, and Lord willing, the brother, he endured. He could be that fruit that would stay. All right. You got it. Verse 17.
Verse 17. These things I command you, that ye love one another.
So this is my command: love each other. Now, mind you, there's something I want to bring out too, where it says, "But I chose you and appointed you so that you may go and bear fruit." Mind you, we mentioned that we're like aliens here, right? Have you noticed like some of the movies where like when uh when there's like quote unquote aliens here on Earth, someone like one of their species would have to come from their actual home, their planet, to come get them, pretty much, right? To save them, right? So that's what it's like. The elect are those aliens that's here, that's trying to rescue, save the 1/3, pretty much. The elect are here as those aliens that came from our home, the spiritual world, and we're disguising ourselves, right, so we can blend in. So and then and we're trying to save the 1/3, the men, women, and children, the believers of YAHAWASHI outside. We're trying to wake them up. We're trying to let them know, hey, this is who you really are, right? You are you are a Hebrew Israelite. This is our true power. You're not a so-called African American. You're not this. You're not that. What this world has labeled you as. This is who you really are. All right, we are those aliens that's here to try and let our people know that just because you're here doesn't mean you're of this world. All right, you're not of the world. Okay. All right. Verse 18.
Verse 18. If the world hate you, ye know they hated me before it hated you.
All right. So this how the world hated YAHAWASHI. The world's going to hate us too.
It's very different, man. They're always going to hate us. We are different. We are out of this world.
Even your own family will look at you that way. Your brothers who got rich, who got an Eve at home, right? Or a fucking concubine, right? Hey, they're gonna look at you differently because what? You're not of this world. Okay.
Verse 19. If you were of the world would love his own. But because ye are not of the world, but I have chosen you out of the world, therefore the world hated you.
That was what verse 19. All right, so verse 19 in NIV, it says, if you belong to the world, it will love you as its own. And we can definitely see the world don't love us.
Hell no.
Right? The world don't fucking love us. All right.
Shut up.
All right. If you belong to the world, it will love you as its own. As it is, you do not belong to the world, but I have chosen you out of the world. That is why the world hates you. So the world hates you. The world look at you like you're crazy. Things doesn't go your way, right? You may have plans to get a new job. You may want to accomplish this thing. You see old girl, you're like, damn, she's bad. She looks good, I want her, but it just never go well, all right? Because you are not of this world, and things are not going to go your way.
She want a worldly nigga. She don't want God. That's all it is.
Yeah. She wants a worldly nigga. The job ain't gonna want you because the spirit that came on to the hiring manager to just not hire you. Right? Our power did that because it's not. It wasn't meant for you. All right.
Verse 20.
Real quick, you may have one time. You may want, some brothers may want to be like rap singers.
Oh, come on.
Professional athletes.
Hey.
They wanted to be something really big of this world, but it didn't go your way because you don't belong to this world. So you're not going to be in Hollywood. You're not going to be a celebrity because you don't belong here. Okay? You're not supposed to have a great fucking life. You're supposed to suffer. We fucked up. We transgressed the law and commandments of YAHAWASHI YAHAWASHI. This is our prison cell. We doing jail time, nigga. We doing divine jail time.
Yeah. We've
been in prison for nearly 2,000 years. Really. That's how long we've been serving prison time.
Like over, like a little 2,900.
Yeah. We serving prison time, all right? And the flesh that we in, this is our prison cell. Yeah. Prison cell, whatever your name is. That's the prison cell number is your name.
Yeah.
All right? And then Babylon, this earth is just a big ass prison. All right?
Yep. You got it. Wickedness, man.
Yep, you got it.
Verse 20. Remember, the word that I said unto you, their servant, is not greater than his Lord. YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI. If they have persecuted me, they will also persecute you. If they have kept my saying, they will keep yours also.
What was that? Was that verse 20? All right, so it says, remember what I told you. A servant is not greater than his master. So we're not greater than outside Mashiach. Right? We're not greater than him, okay? He's the master, we're the servant. He's the big brother, we're the little brother. All right. A servant is not greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they will persecute you also. If they obeyed my teaching, they will also obey yours. All right. So it says, if they obey my teaching, they will also obey yours. And we see the 2/3 of our people are not obeying to the doctrine we teach because what? They don't obey the very teaching of Yahweh. And so of course, they're not going to obey. They're not going to obey us when we teach because we're teaching the same doctrine. Okay. Huh? Oh, the vehicle, right? Yeah. Verse 21.
Verse 21. But all these things will they do unto you for my name's sake, because they know not him that sent me.
So I'm going to go back to verse 20, and I'm going to flow right to 21 so you can get a better understanding of the conversation. It says, remember what I told you. Also, it's in red letter. Yeah, it's in red letter. It's how it's speaking. All right. Remember what I told you. A servant is not greater than his master. If they persecuted me, they will persecute you also. If they obeyed my teaching, they will obey yours also. They will treat you this way because of my name, for they do not know the one who sent me. So, so 2/3 of our people, and you got to remember, Aki and Wa'akwa, the 2/3 are also your fucking biological father, your biological mother, your brethren, your kinfolks, your friends. They part of the fucking 2/3 too. Okay? And your father, your mother, your favorite cousin, your uncle, your day ones, the people in the high school with, people you probably served in the military with, whoever, right? Since they don't know the one who sent Yahawashi, since they don't know Yahawah, why Yahawashi, they're not going to be able to obey this teaching. They're just not going to do it. So stop wasting your fucking time.
Not going to be able to enjoy
trying to get them to swallow this sound doctrine because they just cannot endure the sound doctrine. You're only going to stress yourself the fuck out if you being an alien, a stranger of this world, trying to be equally yoked with someone that's of this world. It's not going to happen.
It's like trying to get your family member to take the red pill, but they want to keep swallowing the blue pill.
If they want to keep swallowing the blue pill, let it be swallowing the fucking blue pill.
They don't want truth, they want deceit. They want fucking bullshit. They want wickedness, man.
All right. That's all, you know. I want me to let them know. Unless you all right. Let me see what the brother's gonna come aboard before we close out.
Ooh, I actually might have one.
Khan. You said what?
I might have one.
Khan. Hey, yeah, Khan, Thawada, Gedalia, Thawada, yeah. Vain, yeah, we said it earlier. Vain means useless and of no purpose. So wisdom of this world being vain, it means useless and no purpose. Khan. In the blue letter Bible says that. So yeah. Shalom, Thawada for tuning in. We're gonna let Noon get his last precept and we close out.
This when I was telling you, Baruch chapter 4, verse 25. My children, suffer patiently, that the wrath that is come upon you from YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI, for thine enemies have persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shalt tread upon his neck.
So suffer patiently, because real soon, Lord willing, we will begin to start oppressing the ones that's oppressing
us, man.
We start putting our foot
on their neck,
on their fucking neck, like hijo la puta madre.
Yeah, puta.
Remember that motherfucker? Remember that? Yeah, you got your ass now, all right? All right? You know, just suffer for the meanwhile. You know, soon, you know, Lord willing, we get the spiritual power, so we start fucking them up.
Hey, Lord willing, man, Lord willing.
All right, so you're gonna close out, all right, by giving much to all praises, honor, and glory to
YAHAWAH BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI BAHASHAM YAHAWASHI.
In the ancient Hebrew tongue, these are the correct names of the Heavenly Father, the Only Begotten Son, and the Holy Spirit. Also want to get double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who grew on teach well. Much due respect to the sincere Akim who are laboring and work. Shalom to you
Shalom.
believers, to the Akim YAHAWAH, which would be brothers and sisters, who subscribe to the truth. And as always, we'd like to end it with what?
DTA Abba Basum.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
All right, real quick. All right, Yahawah
Yahawah
Bahashem
Bahashem
Yahawashi
Yahawashi
Shalak
Shalak
Rayam
Rayam
Wah
Wah
and Nasham
Nashim
Wah
Wah
Abayam
Abayam
Wah
Wah
Aragyam
Ragim
Wah
Wah
Mashapatyam
Masapayim
Al Kal
Al-Kal
Adawamyam
Adawamyam
Wah
Wah
Bawayam
Bawayim
Wah
Wah
Ayam Nawa
Yamnawa
Bakusha
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 Yahawah
Yahawah
Bahashem
Bahashem
Yahawashi
Yahawashi
THAWADAH
THAWADAH
Aman.
Aman. Shalom.
On the next lesson, Shalom.